Yeah, which doesn't leave room for the reflexive nature of the pelvic floor, that unfortunately we don't have great research on how compromised that might be in people with various stages and presentations of POP, if it is at all. But we have, people are so, once they learn about this idea of conscious recruitment, they feel like that's the only way that it's ever working. And it's doing people a disservice to commit themselves to this constant.
I want to address them. So question number one that comes up, and I saw this question asked, and I was really excited to talk about this. What tests are best for, hang on one second, let me pull this out here. What tests are best to pick up pudendal neuralgia? Okay, how many of you know the answer to that? What tests are best to pick up pudendal neuralgia? So where I'm going to go with this, I'm going to stop the share for a second here, and I want to go over this. There are many people that will come to you if you treat pelvic pain, whether it's male anatomy, female anatomy, it's the same thing. They'll say, what tests can I get done, and how can I get the help I need for this? And what I can tell you is that it's tricky because there isn't one test.
And just learn. So
awesome, thank you. Yeah, I think that's it. We have this great group of people, and every time I've asked the question or there's been a question asked, there's so many wonderful resources right within this group that, I mean, we could pretty much solve all the world's problems, I think. The person I had was like top of their game, an instructor as well, all that. It makes sense to then pay a higher rate.
What if they're going out to market for their own clients? You know, it's still kind of under your name, I guess, but really they're trying to market to build relationships to build their schedule.
Yeah, I've actually seen this quite often recently where someone creates their own Instagram page and they do their own marketing because they know that the more people come to see them directly, it'll help their business. So yeah, but what I've noticed what they're doing is they're not using the name of the company per se. They're saying I'm an Orlando therapist or something, and then when people ask about it, they'll say, oh, you can, this is how you can get in touch with me, or this is where you call. So that is an interesting thing. They're still keeping themselves separated from the actual company, but they're doing that way. But then I've seen others that, yeah, they just market themselves because it will help both people, and they do market under that name. So as long, the difference is you telling them you have to market. You have to get out 10 hours a week and market. That's the difference. If they choose to do that because they know it's going to be beneficial for themselves as well as your business, awesome. But you can't dictate it. I think that's the big difference.